So we just started working in Dome when we started to do like this piece. Dome, it's an association of arts and crafts, and now we have like a studio there. And we did after this work. Now we are doing like more like material, like biomaterials, natural materials. So it's always like a little bit different. It's between like design. I don't know if we can tell like art, but more art and crafts.
Okay.
More like inside of this.
We met in France, working in a design community, and we still have different interests. Like we see design in very different way, and we are also interested in different ways. So what we try to do together, we started working together also a bit in January.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
But we did some projects together last summer. And it's interesting because we do have many different interests, but we try to merge the ones that we have in common.
Or it happened. I think
Yeah.
it always like happened in.
Yeah. So this piece actually was more like an idea of Marta, like what to do, because she has more experience with weaving and with textile, while I'm not so much into this world. But this piece is more like weaving. Basically, the idea is that we wanted to give a tribute to a traditional craft, which is weaving. But on the other side was more like to try to do something by using materials that already exist and they were there for different purposes. So most of the materials that we use are natural or upcycled or materials that we've been given because of the project. So we try to do something that is beautiful, but it has like a more conscious background. So I think 80% of the materials that we used are materials that were already there. So it was not.
And that we found like a lot, like close home or close the working space.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like textiles that people like from clothes like people like give away, or from like cartons and this kind of stuff. Then when we told that we are doing like this project, then some people like try to help, or like then someone asked, like a girl who is like planting hemp, she asked like if we would like to work with hemp.
Okay.
So yeah, and I wanted to work with them for a long time. So we did like all the process from the beginning, like separating, pouring water, separating, like brushing, like all the process. We dyed as well. Then I don't know. I think we can see that we use like a little bit like different kind of materials. She used like more like usually like tough, like iron and
you see the difference.
And mine is a bit like more like textiles and plastic bags and this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I think we can see its different backgrounds and even like styles, but the common thing is like doing like this with the waste and with natural like materials.
Well, this piece has also like the idea of traveling behind it. So because we understand and we perceive the term of traveling in a different way, actually the idea was that we will pass the messages or what we learned or how we feel like while traveling. So the idea is not that it's a piece that's just to exhibit, is something more than this, and it should be in places that there is the same like mentality and like people from all over the world, and they are like, it's not just about art, it's about like a statement, and it's about how we see that design and art should be today. So we wanted a place that is not a gallery, and it's not a place that you go and you're passive in front of a piece. We wanted like people that think more in the same way as us, and it will have an impact, and it's nice to be among people like also creative and
even at the beginning we thought to have like something on the side where people can try to weave, because we are not experts on weaving, and this idea starts like I wanted to try to weave like with different like kind of materials, and then like this starts like this. It's not like we are like we did already like a bit, but we're not experts on that. So it's not like a piece from an expert on like tapestry or expert on weaving. It's more like a trial, and it's more like about the materials and how we can play with that.
Yeah. And sometimes it was even less about weaving and more about how these materials can, because like if you see in most of the parts you will not see traditional ideas of weaving, so it was more like a merge of this and like then the materials a lot and then like what we wanted to tell. So of course the main idea is weaving, but it's something more than weaving, but you somehow
like
need
brand.
to, yeah, it's like a lot of things together, and but at the end you have to put kind of like what is this, so it's closer to what it was the main idea. But
yeah, and what I'm telling, it's like, and then in the beginning we thought to have like something on the side where people like can try. So then we understood that it's a bit like more complicated, because yeah, having like something, and I don't know, we need to leave like a lot of material, and we don't know which material we leave, and but yeah, the idea is like people can try a bit and play more like this playful like idea.